The idea of disrupting gender norms. It's not something that anyone in this room has an idea of the perfect answer, but that's the question we're working on. And we've never seen a time, at least I've never seen a time, when this question was more urgent than right now.
Well, gender transformation, according to me, it means change about the gender sensitivity and the gender inequality that we have in our various community.
For me, I think it's questioning the gender narrative, like the beliefs that are in our minds, and questioning which other stories we have to learn about gender as a cultural and historical construct.
I've seen a lot of gender inequality in almost every post that we are having in this house, you know. Okay, cool. First thing first, the responsibilities that have been given to the women are kind of the same. They're quite the same. Because, like, let me take which point that I can take. There is this point, I think I saw it in Nigeria or Tanzania. I think one of those women is responsible for anything that has to do with the household, anything. And that is also applying here.
Listening to the other participants is that we share a lot of gender issues, like maybe teen pregnancy or education issues.
The issue of poverty restricts a lot of girls to access education, because we hear most of the parents maybe encouraging their children to engage in bad behavior just for them to support the family. And as well, not only the parents are encouraging their children, but sometimes the parents fail to provide for the school basic needs for their children to proceed with education. So in return, you find that there are a lot of cases of early marriages and as well as teenage pregnancies.
It's important for me to connect with people that might be going through the same issues, and that's why I take great pride to even be here to begin with. All the land in Canada, like indigenous people, we had all the different tribes, and then the settlers came, took over our land, and they put us into little dots on the map where we don't own much land anymore. We're forced into little places, and there was genocide, there was colonialism. We went through all these issues, just like some may have went through here as well. And we got mistreated by our government, and that's why we have issues to this day.
Yeah, I want to see a change basically on the gender equality between the male and the female. Like let it be equal something, not a bias like the way it is. So I would love to see that kind of change, because with that particular change, it can influence many areas of change that we need in the community.
As a member of the LGBTQI individual, I've often been judged, misunderstood, and overlooked. And so, that way, I think storytelling is the key to breaking these barriers. Like sharing our experiences, emotions, and struggles through short films, literature, and arts. That will help to humanize the LGBTQI representation and create empathy.
It goes into effect whereby I even removed myself totally from being a judging person, because I can say in most cases I was a person who used to be homophobic, because it didn't understand any other things they were currently taking place.
Just like each one of us here, we also did the photo voice training in Malawi.
and I was the facilitator for the local training. In the training, what we did is I started by looking at the gender concept on its own, because I realized that it's not everyone who has the full information when it comes to gender issues that are happening in the communities. So I first started looking at the concepts to do with gender. I linked gender with other thematic areas that affect the lives of young people. For example, I linked gender with sexual reproductive and health rights. I linked gender with climate justice. I link gender with youth development. I link gender with education.
Now in Mexico City, there's a lot of different groups of women doing embroidery, but it's like political embroidery. And one of the main subjects is femicide and the disappearance of women. So we are doing embroidery about these topics. And you can see people, mostly women from different ages, doing embroidery in public spaces like parks and other places, different that being in their home by themselves doing embroidery. We are doing it as a public activity, but also as a political activity to make this very important violence topic visible to the public space.
She has to take care of her younger ones, which are the ones around. She has to drop out of school just to see that she caters for the younger ones, which is actually a big issue and a problem. She wants to go to school, but there's no chance, like by any means. She has to be at home, make sure that these younger ones get fed, clothes, and also shelter.
Our statistic shows that out of 100%, only 15% of girls have the opportunity to be in school in our communities. That is why you see here, and then even the principal of this school shows us like in every session you may see that they are admitting like more than 200 male students, only 20 or 30 female students in the school.
Thinking about what is we saying, we were surprised because the issues of STDs and STIs is a big gender problem. Everybody, it affects in all of the countries. So we were really surprised that none of the countries mentioned it, and for our own country, it's on the rise. Yeah, there's no form of sensitization. Well, there is, but people are still living in denial. They don't believe it exists. So, or just, yeah.
And one of the issues we had in our group, it was differentiating between gender inequality and gender-based violence, and how gender inequality is a social and economic imbalance between genders. While gender-based violence is violence that is perpetrated against a person, whether male or female, whereas gender inequality refers to the other gender that has more power than the other. Gender-based violence includes physical, emotional, financial, and reproductive violence.
Big thanks to the whole team that made this happen, to connect and reflect on our findings and to learn from each other for the betterment of all our communities across the world.
Right. So by me being here now, it has led on me learning something different from what I was here actually for. So yes, I can probably say that everything is so nice about being here, and my experience ever since I got here is so amazing. And I want to pass this information to other people.
Okay, what I can say is, yes, there are a lot of things that I've learned. And one of it, I've just come to realize that most of the issues that are there in Malawi are just common things that affects the lives of young people. So being in a room full of like-minded people, or being in a room where we have similar problems, this will really help us for the 2 remaining days. We're going to connect more, and we're going to get maybe some of the solutions that we're going back with in Malawi, so that maybe it can help in bringing the change that we want to see.